And since how long have you been learning this English language?
I started 2 months ago, 2 months before I started. Actually, I do some listening, writing, and sometimes speak with my co-learner who wants to improve your English. And I do some practices. I like that mirror talk and record my yourself video.
You do also then talk, mirror practice
Yeah,
and
self
videos.
self talk means especially actually I choose some topics and I write content with the help of ChatGPT and some other AI tools. And after that, I summarize things in your mind, and after that, I open my camera and try to explain in my own words the one-to-one conversation, and sometime I group talk. And second habit is the speak in front of camera. You remove your fear and you more confident day by day if you continuously do same times over this. What's the important role of grammar in speaking? It's the very important role to speak, learn grammar for speaking
So
English.
let's start with the introduction. I think we are meeting for the first time, so I would know about. I would love to know about you, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle.
Yeah, thank you for your invitation. And yeah, my name is Alice Tiwari, and I am from Balrampur, Uttar Pradesh,
Mhm.
and I am a working professional. I am working in a steel plant as a quality engineer. And if I talk about my graduation, I completed BTech in 2021 from mechanical engineering, and since now I am working. And if I talk about my hobbies is basically reading some books and diary writing and listening some audio books, somebody like some great Indian paper. And in the morning time, I do some yoga and meditation exercise. That's all about me. Thank you. In a week, I watch 2 3 times your video. I mean, for your conversation video, I watch for my listening practice with subtitle, and sometime I use subtitle and sometime of my subtitle. So I like your video and I learn a lot from your sites. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so you watch my video.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I
Mm.
watch your videos. Some try, ma'am, means Rajni Verma, ma'am, Santa, ma'am, and some other person also. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you do you follow conversational videos only, or apart from that, do you watch any other videos like movies and podcast and all things?
No, actually, I watch some podcast and conversational video. I'm not watch any movie because movies takes so many long time, means 3 hour and this thing. But I don't have much more time. But generally, I watch a podcast and conversation. Means it's mean that, ma'am, these video are only 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But movie is so long. You have a more time to watch from start to end. But in the video, in the conversation video, only 10, 25 minutes, 30 minutes maximum. And after that, I do some work and some. Actually, I'm working, so I don't have much more time. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Can you tell me about your job? Like, what do you do, and which type of work do you do?
Yeah, ma'am, I do. I'm, as you know, I'm a quality engineer. Mainly quality engineer do the some inspection work and some do some documentation and software work, means like the SAP software and some other things I do. Yeah, ma'am.
Mhm. Okay. And since how long have you been learning this English language?
I started 2 months ago, 2 months before I started this
Only
language.
2 months ago.
Yes, ma'am, 2 months ago. Actually, I do some listening and writing, and sometimes speaking with my co-learner who wants to improve your English. And I do some practices. I like that mirror talk and record my yourself video for my
Okay.
improvement and my confidence. So this activity I do for my enhancing my communication skills.
Okay, that's great. So you try to do many activities for learning English,
Yeah.
many tech. So
Yes.
you do also self talk, mirror practice
Yeah,
and
self
videos.
talk means firstly actually I choose some topics and I write content with the help of ChatGPT and some other AI tools. And after that, I summarize things in your mind, and after that, I open my camera and try to explain in my own words. And
Mhm.
firstly, I summarize each and every point, what the starting point, what I speak in middle, and what I speak in the last. These are the things. It means that I draw some layout of my speech, where I start and where I end these things. Firstly I forecast things, how to speak, where to speak means I do. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. And what do you think? Which activity you really like to do? and it is helping you a lot.
Yeah, ma'am. It's the one-to-one conversation, and sometime I group talk. And second habit is the speak in front of camera. This habits improve your fear and remove your fear, and you more confident day by day if you continuously do same times over these things. Yeah.
Okay, and also you have told that you do yoga meditation, right?
Yeah. Sometime
Okay,
if I feel that you, yes, ma'am.
do you do every day or you
Not
just sometimes?
every day. Yeah, actually, my job as a rotational shift. So sometime I do some day shift, night shift. So when I do night shift, then I'm not do yoga and meditation. At evening time I do. In the morning time I am very lazy due to my I'm not sleep a whole night. So that's why I'm morning time sleep, and then after in the evening time I do some speaking practice and do some physical work.
Okay, all right. So, why do you like yoga and meditation?
And it gives you the very there's the very advantages of doing meditation and yoga. Ma'am, yoga means give the physical activity means your full body movement and things you pretty well, and you don't have any disease if you do some walk and some yoga exercise. But if you do some meditation, then this gives the mental relaxation and mindfulness. That's why I'm doing. Ma'am, nowadays in that area, technology is more, and we are watching only. You, I mean, I we are acting means I mean generally I we are using only mobile phone. These are screen time more. So that's why I'm feeling that and these things are removed from the meditation.
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, we are doing a lot of things on online, and also we are a like working person. You are a job
Mm,
working person, so you're doing job. There also it's quite hectic for you, and also screen time that is also bad in order
mm,
to health issue and many things happen.
mm.
So really, we should do yoga meditation. I also feel I really like to do, but I can't make consistency. I can't
Yeah,
be consistent.
that's same time I
That's the
as
problem.
a facing problem reading book man. Also I also purchase book, but I'm not much more consistent to read book on day by day. Sometime I skip due to my work, sometime laziness. This is the problem of consistency. Yeah, man, but I work on that to improve my things. Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. Reading books also quite hectic for people. They
Yeah.
feel that it is quite boring, and also it is taking time. I would say reading books,
Mhm.
but when we actually our habit has become very different. Like instant gratification we want, instant
Mm,
result we
mm.
want.
That's
So
why
for that,
we are using mobile phone and things,
mm,
reels.
and
Yeah, give the instant pleasure to your mind. Yeah.
exactly. And reading books need
Mm.
to be, time taking, and
Yeah.
we need to sit
More
properly and
focus.
need to pay attention properly, right? So it takes
Yes, correct.
effort.
Yes,
Yeah, we
ma'am.
need to put effort and we need to do hard work for this. And these days we do to do hard work.
We
Yeah,
are
so
very lazy, lazy era. Yeah, ma'am. So I have one question, ma'am. How to overcome overthinking? You have any problem of anything? You experience that things in your life or not? Ma'am, nowadays people are frustrated and feel overthinking problems. So how can we tackle this issue? If you have any idea.
actually, this problem is happening with everyone. And I can't tell you that like you are absolutely fine, I'm absolutely fine. Overthinking is just the thing that we always face. I also feel this is kind of feeling. So of course, overthinking happens with me as well. Still, I face this problem, but we need to understand that what are the things we need to do in our life. The clarification mindset should be there. We need to think as a positive way. Even I also face this problem, overthinking. If I'm doing better in my life, still I think. If I'm not doing, then still we think about the overthinking. Do you
Mhm.
face this problem to think about anything, and you are thinking a lot and it became overthinking? So what do you think about? Do you face this problem these
Yes,
days,
ma'am. Yes,
or?
ma'am. No, nowadays I'm not facing, but in past 1 or 2 months, I face this problem. I think a lot. I think in past, and some means I'm not take any decision. Only I think. I am not do any action, and I only overthinking. This gives my these are the destroy my mental peace. This that's my problem. But I some person suggest me to engage with some work, and you don't alone, and
Yeah.
you spend time with your family members, and these are the things you whatever you do, then you remove from this problem.
Yeah, actually, overthinking is what, like, when we don't do anything, that time it
Mm.
happens. We
Mm,
should
yeah,
think,
few.
uh,
Yeah.
like, we should think. Thinking is very important, like doing meditation and exercise, or doing activities of the calmness and the activities
Mhm.
that we do, basically reading habit. These are the things that making us, calm and thinking in a great way. So we should think about deeply any topic or any idea, creativity that should be come only when we think anything, right? That
Mm,
should only come when we think. So we
mm,
should think, but automatically when it become the overthinking, we don't understand actually, and it happens when we don't understand what to do in our life and what to not, and when we face a lot of difficulties in our life. So
mm.
this thing happens only when we face many problems and
Yeah.
we don't understand what to do in our life. Like, you are struggling with your career, family, and many problem in our life that we face. That time we think a lot. But when we busy, when we are doing something or the other, always some activities, some, even if we do meditation exercise, we can feel well. We
Mm.
don't think over. We can still feel better. I would feel that. Even when I don't do, then I feel overthinking. Sometimes it
Yes,
happens with me as
that,
well.
same like that. If I'm not do and I'm alone in my home, in my room, so I think different things in my mind. Some scared things I think in
Mhm.
future. Yeah, what's happened in with me? What's my career goals? Means these are the things come in your mind. So by removing these things, I do one thing is like the diary writing, and I write my thoughts in my diary. So that's the problem. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We can write, like, we need to find solution. When
Yeah.
we think a lot and it is becoming overthinking, so we
Mhm,
should change our mindset. We should think that now you know, it will become overthinking. So I need to
mhm.
change myself. I need to do some activities. It can be reading, it can be writing, it can be doing exercise, meditation, anything we should do at least. I feel so. If we are thinking,
Yeah.
we should not think entire day, whole day. And if
Mhm.
we think, then it became, day by day depression also.
Mm. Yeah, ma'am. Not
It,
thinking is
it
not
becomes
bad.
frustration.
Yeah,
It becomes
thinking not bad, but
frustration.
yeah, thinking is not bad. If you take action along with that, then you improve and progress. Yeah.
Mhm. Exactly. I think we are
Yeah.
talking about overthinking.
Yeah.
This is
So
quite
nowadays,
common. This is
yeah,
quite
ma'am.
common for people, for everybody. We feel that still we try to find solution and we think that we are finding solution and we are avoiding, ignoring the thing. But it's still, being a human, we face this type of problem. As
Yes.
if you, but always we can't be busy, right? So
Uh-huh.
whenever we are free, that time, all sometimes we feel about that. Okay, what will happen in our life? If you're doing good, also you will think that, okay, now my age is, I'm becoming older day by
Uh-huh.
day. So
Mm.
thinking
Achieve. Yes,
always
yes.
there. It is
Mhm.
always there in ourselves. Just we need to do activities, positive activities,
Mhm.
and spending time with family, talking with
Positive self-talk. Yeah, positive self-talk.
family.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, that's good.
So yeah, even I live alone here in rental apartment. So here I try to do activities so that I can't think about anything, because
Mhm.
earlier I used to think a lot, overthinking. But
Mhm.
once I understood myself that doing activities is the solution that we can reduce or remove this kind of thinking.
Mm.
frustration, demotivation. So these things we feel when we don't do anything. But if we are doing, so I'm quite, cleared myself that what I need to do. I
Mm.
have the clarification. So
Mm.
clarification should be there. If you have
Yes.
clarification, so
Mm.
you will definitely do your work, not you will think about overthinking,
Things.
right?
Yeah, ma'am, I agree with the opinion. Means clarity of your mind and thoughts is very important for achieving any target and goal. If you are
Mhm.
clear in mind of what I do, when I do, and where to start, these things gives the good direction to
Mhm.
work on these things. So it's very important to know about the why you do. Means yeah,
Yeah,
your mind
exactly.
also your mind is also clear, ma'am. What's work is important, what's work is not important. That's
Mhm.
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, exactly. In my college life, that time I was not understanding what to do, what not. So it was
The
very
importance.
happening with me,
Yes.
thinking a lot. And some people have the problem of thinking over, right? So this is also depending person to person how we think.
Yeah, ma'am. So I have one second question for you. I'm not take some much more time, but ma'am, how can I improve my English communication? Or some English communication means how to be means that how to remove your fear for speaking purpose. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. So you are practicing every day, having conversation in this way video call.
Yeah, ma'am. I do twice a day. If I pay, then I do on daily basis according to my time period. When I pray, then I practice. So some person who wants to improve means I join some WhatsApp group where people are free. Then I call and talk 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, on voice call and sometime I video call.
What do you want to improve in your communication for English learning, or what? That is, I want to know from you.
Actually, ma'am, I want to only for speaking purpose. Means if I'm working in the office
Mhm.
and in the company, so I want to only to speak my thought in without any hesitation in front of my company, in front of my team members, and these things, ma'am. I articulate my thought very well. Yeah, ma'am. These are the my main perspective.
Yeah.
Motto.
For this, see, many technique or many things are there to
Mm,
improve our communication and to improve our skill, to enhance our skills and everything we can do.
mm.
But the main solution, if I tell you, that is only doing practice every day
Yeah, I
and
agree.
change your activities. Now, whatever you are doing, you are having conversation. But we need to understand many activities are there. Now,
Mhm,
only speaking is not enough, I would say. Now you
mhm,
need to understand many things, many activities you need to do. Reading has own role. Reading skill has their own role, right? And every skill, like writing is also one of the skills, reading is also one of the skills, and listening is also one of the skills.
Yes,
So you
very important
understand day
things.
by day, you need to focus everything.
Mhm,
Speaking you are doing, that is not enough, but you need to understand that how you are handling such a situation, and
mhm,
also how you are listening people, how you are solving the question answers, and how you are communicating. These are the things you need to know. And also, in this way we can understand our communication, and the main solution is what? Practice every day. That is also I am doing and people are doing every single day. Practice is important here. The more
mhm,
we will practice and the better we will do, like the more we will practice, the better we'll become. And also, day by day, we need to understand what are the better things we need to include in our practice. Now, only same practice is also not enough to improve our communication and any skill. We need to add,
mhm.
we need to understand
Indian
many things.
business.
Yeah, we need to apply everything that is required
Meaning,
in communication, in learning language. I would say this much. Many things are there to share about communication. Communication is also kind of vast skill that can be
very,
learned by time. It will take time to
mm,
be a good communicator. It will
mhm.
take time because it's the kind of process of learning, right?
So, ma'am,
Communication.
actually, I have a question more. One question is more confusing to me. The what's the important role of grammar in speaking? It's the very important role to speak, yeah, learn grammar for speaking English. Yeah, ma'am.
Definitely, definitely. It is important for the learning English because whatever we are speaking, of course, you know the meaning of the sentences or the words you are speaking. Now you know very well this what is subject, what is verb, what is tense. So you know
Mm,
that's why you are understanding how to construct sentences, how to tell anything about subject, verb, how to maintain modal and verb, everything the tenses which we required in language. So of
mhm,
course, grammar is important. I
mm.
can't tell you that grammar is not important, but yeah, only.
Yeah, also say, ma'am, grammar is important. Mm,
So I was talking about that grammar. Only we can't rely on
mhm,
grammar, but we need to do each and every activity. As I told you, listening, writing, reading, speaking, listening, watching, thinking. These are the things we need, and with grammar also, we need to practice English. So grammar is absolutely important to the learning
yeah.
English.
And the most important is tenses, ma'am. I think it's my opinion. Yeah,
Yeah,
if yeah, if
and
we are
apart,
clear
grammar
at
also important here. You need
yeah,
to know the passive sentences,
mm,
report speech. These things you need to know how to use conditional sentences.
mhm,
Many grammar topics are there which
mhm,
people don't know. They know basic things, but many sentences that we use, we don't understand what is conditional sentences, what is passive voice. These things
mm,
should be learned. These are the
that's
advanced
also
grammar.
important.
I would say.
Mm, yeah, that's good, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your valuable time, and thank
Thank
you
you.
for yeah, ma'am. Thank you for your session. I learned a lot from your side. Thank you, ma'am.